This is Straddie Backyard Yoga and Pilates, and I'm just introducing a little sequence of pelvic tilting and bridge rolls and bridge lifts, which is therapy for the spine. It's really awesome for releasing lower back tension, tension in the hips, and really nourishing the spine. So enjoy. Okay, so we're going into a progression of pelvic tilts, bridge rolls and bridge lifts. And we're starting with our pelvic tilts, which are nice and gentle. So we've got our knees bent and our feet and knees are hip width apart. Got my hands beside my hips. And we're starting with a neutral spine, which means there's just a tiny little gap between my lower back and the mat. So when you're ready, we're just inhaling. Exhale, tip your pelvis back, just a small movement. And we're scooping and squeezing into the belly, just tucking the edge of the tailbone without lifting the hips and squeezing into our glutes. So we're lengthening into the lower back, holding this for a moment, breathing, and then relaxing back to a flat back and then back to that neutral spine position. And then tip the pelvis forward. So we're exaggerating the curve in our back. We'll be able to poke our whole arm or our hand underneath there now and draw into pelvic floor at the same time. Hold that position for a moment. Keep breathing as you hold. And when you're ready, tip the pelvis back, relaxing. Flatten the back and then tuck the tailbone under again. Scooping and squeezing into the belly, squeezing into our glutes. Holding for a moment, lengthening into the front of the hips, lengthening into the lower back. Keeping our glutes and our belly nice and active. And when you're ready, relaxing, coming back to the neutral spine. Tip the pelvis forward, exaggerate the curve in our lower back, draw into pelvic floor. Feel our core muscles working to support our back. So you can do as many of those as you feel to. If you had a bit of niggling in your lower back, then you could use those pelvic tilts to release any tension there. And then the next progression is to roll up into a bridge position. And we're going nice and slow and rolling up one vertebra at a time. So we've still got our hands beside our hips. We've still got our feet and knees hip width apart, feet in front of our butt. Inhaling. We want to tuck our chin, lengthen the back of our neck. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, flatten the back, scoop and squeeze into the belly, and then roll up nice and slow, lifting the hips so we're moving up one vertebra at a time. Feel into the whole spine, one vertebra at a time. Feel into the muscles that support your back. When you get up to the bridge lift, we want a nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Tuck your chin, lengthen the back of your neck. Tuck your tailbone a little so we've still got that rib-hip connection. We're working with the strength in our belly. Lengthen into the knees and then pour the spine back to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Nice and slow, there's no hurry. Feel into each segment of the spine. Come down to a flat back and then tip back to our neutral spine position. We're going to repeat that a few times. So inhale, exhale, tip the pelvis back, tuck the tailbone, scoop and squeeze into the belly. Roll up one vertebra at a time, belly nice and strong. Lifting the hips, work with that rib-hip connection, tucking your tailbone, lengthen into your knees, and then rolling down nice and slow. And really feel into the spine, feel into your back, work with the breath. Notice any areas of stiffness or pain or weakness, and really go slow, work with the breath, use our core activation. So the next progression is to strengthen the glutes and the hamstrings. So we're going to inhale, exhale, press into the palms and the feet and just lift the hips with a straight back. Hips nice and high, work with rib-hip connection, straight line, shoulders to knees. Inhale, come down, keep the belly strong, just touch the mat. Exhale, lift, squeezing into glutes and hamstrings, supporting our pelvis and our lower back. Inhale to lower with a straight back, just touch the mat. Exhale to lift, and we can hold the lift and really work with that core muscle activation. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. And we'd maybe do 4 times, hold after 4, and maybe do 3 lots of 4. And then lengthen into your knees and roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slow, feel into the spine. Come back to our neutral spine position. And you might like to finish by taking your knees towards your chest hip width apart. Hands on your knees and circling. So we're massaging into our lower back. And circle both ways. And take your feet down, lengthen out through your legs, and then enjoy the feeling of having a nice, nourished spine. So don't have to rush these practices. It's nice to go slowly and really feel into the body, work with the breath. And when you finish the sequence, just take time to lengthen out your legs and just lie in a rest pose and feel how you've just nourished the spine. You've increased the blood flow and enjoy the release of tension in your body.